ultimate game in this college football season. Two teams that have battled through a long regular season, thrive in this 12-team playoff bracket, overcoming adversity along the way. And now, two teams battle for that gold championship trophy in the building here tonight. Which side will have their dreams come true? Welcome, folks, to Mercedes-Benz Stadium, home of the Falcons here in Atlanta, Georgia. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the Cincinnati Bearcats, taking on a squad from the SEC, the Texas Longhorns. 3A Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler with Kirk Gumstreet. It's time to get this national championship game underway and crown a champion.
Just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. The Longhorns offense trots out there to open this game.
And here we are, folks, the last two teams standing, battling for a national championship. It's been a long regular season. They have survived a punishing playoff run, and here we go. The trophy is in the building. Who's going to walk out of here with a lifelong memory?
Chris, one of the great things now that we're in this 12-team playoff format and in the national championship is we no longer have to debate who should be the champion. You have 12 teams. We've played it out. We're down to the best two teams. Now they get a chance to find out who, in fact, is the best and be crowned the national champion.
Breaking tackles and going.
They bring him down, but that's a good play. Moves the ball to 39. Longhorns will hustle to the line to crank the tempo. Quick pass, the catch is made. Defense reacts quickly, a very short gain on the play. Getting set, here's second down.
Boy, wide receiver screen can be hit or miss. Either receiver finds a nice crease and picks up big yards, or the defense completely negates that. The team speed from the defense here wins that play.
And tackled after a small pickup there. Challenging play for the offense. They face third and long here from their own 43.
Throwing up play action.
Quarterback finds an open target on the left side. Brought down, but the game moves the ball all the way to the plus 42.
In all of our prep work coming into this national championship, I really wondered how this secondary would hold up against this quarterback and this group of receivers. They better be ready to make some adjustments because right now, this quarterback is having his way with it.
Thrown quickly, caught in the right flat. Running with purpose. And he'll run out of bounds after picking up a few yards on the play. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out.
We go with a direct snap. That play more than enough for a first down. Sets him up at the 24.
Longhorns lining up here on 1st and 10.
Boy, an opportunity missed here by this defense. They get him to third down. They load up the line of scrimmage, but they could not deny this back of coming up with that conversion.
Not much after the catch, but it is good enough for a first down.
Here's the snap.
Quarterback looking to throw. Running out of time in the pocket. And it's incomplete, even in a first down throw. He was under some heavy pressure.
And I talk to defensive coordinators all over the country, and they're quick to point out the term affecting the quarterback. They kind of almost get offended when you want to talk to them about sacks. Sometimes it's just about getting into his face, affecting his vision. It's exactly what they did right here.
Offense facing a third down now. They can still get a first down without scoring.
Looking to pick up the first down through the air.
Caught near the goal line. Touchdown, Texas. They draw first blood in this national title game. The national national championship game, you can't do a better job than setting the tone immediately.
Look, it's the biggest game of the year, so you got to bring your best. An opening drive, the offense right there just did that. That's how you get this thing started.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. He's going to return it from near the goal line. The coverage team brings him down at the 26. So Cincinnati's offense makes their way onto the field for their first possession. Let's check out the impact players in this game crew. Guys that are going to have to step up and deliver. The teammates look to them. Coaches are counting on them today.
Chris, I think these are the guys that show the most consistency, and I think that's why we're showcasing them. And they're going to have to be able to step up and not only make plays, I think provide the leadership. Coaches told us all week that these are the guys that really are unique within this program, and hopefully they play well today. Chris, I know it's not a huge game. You didn't pick up the first down, but it's still early in this game. Never abort this running game. You keep working. It's kind of like a body blow in a boxing match. Keep wearing the defense down, and eventually you can hit a big one.
They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play.
Chris, a great ability by this quarterback to get outside of the pocket and place the football right where it needs to be for the first down.
The offense will set up on 1st and 10. Looking for a receiver. And it falls incomplete. The defensive pressure hurried to throw that time.
Chris, I don't know if it's the hype of the national championship, the timing between the quarterback and his receivers, but they have not been able to get anything going at all here in the first half. And the problem is they're already down in this game. They've got to put the ball through the air and start hitting some passes, or there's no chance they come back and have a chance to win.
And the Bearcats pick up enough for a first down. They mix it up with a run. Gets the first and still running. That's a solid game. Moves the football inside the 30 and a first down. 1st and 10 play coming up. Keeping it on the ground here. And they finally stop him, but a decent gain that time.
Really smart play call. Anytime you can use the defense's aggression against them, you do it. And eventually, you'll catch them out of position and potentially hit a big play.
They'll try a pass here. Makes a quick catch. Oh, he heads out of bounds after a really nice game there. Looks like the Bearcats trying to cash in here in the red zone. Ball handed off. Touchdown, Bearcats. They begin to fight back here in this championship game.
Chris, it's a great touchdown run here by this back, but the continuity this offensive line was on display, and that's the reason he was able to get into the end zone.
Now they line up to kick the extra point. And it's up and good. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. The Longhorns offense takes the field. Passing game was so effective in the last possession. Right down for a touchdown. We'll see if the defense can make adjustments. Looking for some space. It's Harris. And he goes nowhere. Stop cold behind the line of scrimmage. Talking about quickness, that play is absolutely blown up in no time.
Chris, I don't know if that's a misassignment by the offensive lineman or just really good instincts there by the defender, but that play is blown up right at the snap.
Breaking free at the 35. And they'll move the 6 on that one. It's a first down at the 42. The Longhorns hustle to the line to run the hurry up.
And there's no time to sit there and talk to each other as a defense. You give up a big gain for a first down, and already you got to get lined up because here comes the ball again.
Fighting off the defender. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4.
my gosh, this offensive line's got to do a better job of blocking. The defense was zeroed in on the ball carrier and absolutely nowhere to go for the offense.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. He fires downfield. And it's intercepted. Beautiful timing there. Could take it all the way. Steps out after a crucial takeaway. This could be a big turning point.
It's 3rd and long, so as an offensive coordinator, you can either play it conservative or trust your quarterback and take a shot downfield. They elect the latter, and it ends up backfiring.
1st down, looking to throw the ball. It's a screen pass complete to the running back.
And the defense is getting pressure on the quarterback. They got a little bit fooled here by the screenplay. Nice positive gain for the offense.
Completion makes it 2nd and short. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. And that pass is hauled in over the middle. He's tackled, but down at the 9-yard line. Defense getting pushed around.
How about the offense here dialing up a good zone beater? Let's give credit to the coordinator for calling the right play at the right time and the receiver finding the hole in that zone.
The Bearcats looking to punch it in here. It's 1st and goal. 1st and goal, handoff. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in 3rd down. What's an offense doing on 3rd down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend 1st down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that 1st down.
Great job by the defense so far. It's 3rd and goal from a long way out. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up 4th down now. Coach electing to go for a field goal attempt. The kick is good. He knocked it right down the middle. They come away with 3 points on the drive, and now the kickoff team will boot it away.
Snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. And the first play of the drive now on the 25. We'll see if this quarterback can shake off the interception he threw in the last possession. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. And he dumps it off to the tight end. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain. It's a blitz look here from the defense. Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. He's going to pull it down and run. Slides to avoid the big hit. Longhorns will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense.
Defense does a great job of taking everything away downfield. This quarterback wanted to take a shot, but nothing is there. The only problem is they didn't account for him taking off and running, so he picks up the 1st down.
They try the middle, but stop for no gain. Offense comes up to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before the quarter expires. Screen to the receiver in the flat. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion. First play of the quarter is a crucial one. Offense trying to convert this 3rd down. Kirk, Cincinnati has the lead here. So both teams settling in this battle for the national championship. Through 1 quarter, let's check out the game summary. Well, they flipped into the field. We're set for the 2nd quarter, and the national championship trophy is in the building. Challenging play for the offense. They face 3rd and long here from their own 43. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. Bringing pressure. Going to try to use his legs here. That's enough to move the sticks and give him a 1st down at the 41. Longhorns looking to keep this drive moving.
Man, nothing is more aggravating for a defensive coordinator than this right here. You've got him. You've got a chance to make a play on him, take him out of his rhythm, but instead, this guy gets away from that pressure, tucks it, and picks up some big yards.
So, second down after the incompletion. Offense looking to throw the ball. Receiver grabs it. They stop him, but it's a first down. Tackle is made, but the junior quarterback shows off his arm strength that time.
That's another positive gain here for this offense, and this defensive coordinator is going to have to make some kind of adjustments to get this quarterback out of his rhythm. It's the national championship, and you've got to take chances and mix up your coverages because right now what you're doing just isn't working.
Grab behind the line. It snaps. Tackle at the 8 after the completion. The Longhorns line it up with first and goal. Quarterback still with the football. Ball carrier tackled there. It's a second and goal play for the offense. They're going to dial up the pressure. Let's see if they bring the house. Action fake, looking to throw. Swarm with a pass rush, a sack.
I like the call here, but you can't run long, developing play-action passes like that if the offensive line is not going to give the quarterback time to throw.
So here we go, third and goal. Giving up that sack has made this a real headache for the offense. Let's see if they can convert. Has a lane. Tackle made just short of the end zone. They'll put the ball about the 3. And the player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. So forget the tying field goal attempt. They're going to go for it on fourth down. Aggressive call. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Long. So a long, methodical scoring drive. Great execution with championship pressure, Kurt.
Man, this is the biggest stage that you can play on. You're in the national championship, and drives like that are going to wear down the opponent physically and mentally. This wasn't an accident. They were very intentional on how they worked their way down the field, and it pays off in the end.
So the challenge doesn't work. That'll cost the head coach a timeout. We'll see if that comes into play later in the ballgame. The extra point is good, so it's 14-10 now. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. Not much on the return. They'll stop him at the 24. Good coverage. And the Cincinnati offense retakes the field now. Remember, it was a field goal in the last possession. Let's see what they can come up with this time. They'll run it here. Fighting him off.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on first down.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Same tailback, another carry. First down, looking for more now. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
How about the offensive line here? Just a hat on a hat, opening up just enough room for the back to squeeze through there for a nice gain.
That's an important first down on that running play. Looking to throw here. Running back has it on the screen now. That play is blown up. Defense makes the tackle in the backfield.
Boy, great defensive linemen not only have the ability to get upfield to rush the quarterback, but that instinct to recognize a screen pass. Good job of sensing it and making a play.
They finally make the tackle all the way down to the 32.
The Bearcats getting set on 1st and 10.
He's looking to throw. Snags the quick throw.
And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion. Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. And the sophomore able to bring him down quickly. So now it's 3rd and short from the +25. They're in field goal range. But let's see what the call is. They're thinking about touchdown, of course. Now rolling out to his left. Powers through. They make the stop, but it'll be 1st and 10 now from the 18.
This is a deflating play for this defense on 3rd and short. Good coverage. They take away all the short routes, but the one person who wasn't accounted for is the quarterback. And he uses his legs to pick it up.
And that's a solid gain for the defense able to bring him down. So here comes 2nd down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. They'll switch it up here, looking to throw.
Pass caught. Can he get in? And he scores. Touchdown, Cincinnati.
Who says you need explosive plays, Kirk? That was a long, grinding scoring drive.
And think about this. This is a national championship, and you're able to execute like that against this quality of a defense. Man, that is a great job by the coordinator and the quarterback being in sync and putting together a heck of a drive.
Extra point is good, so the lead is 17-14.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there and booted away.
14.
Well, they thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee to bring the football to the 25-yard line. And the Longhorns offense takes the field. So they begin the drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half. Handoff here from the shotgun. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4. Longhorns come up to the line in the hurry-up.
Pretty good gain here by this offense, and here they are. They're getting already set to the line of scrimmage. They're ready to go. Defense better get their cleats in the ground.
And he's going to take a shot down the left side.
Brought down quickly, but it's a big gain through the air. Spot the ball at the 45.
Boy, when you get a one-on-one opportunity, you got to cash in on it. And this Texas receiver makes a great play to be able to come up with a big gain. This defense cannot just load up on the run game and the quarterback and leave these receivers one-on-one.
Tackle is finally made, but the gain is all the way to the 24.
Big chunk play. This offense operating at peak efficiency. Defense bunching at the line, showing blitz. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. And the runner brought down after just a short gain. 2nd down play coming up for this offense. And he drops back in the gun. On the run here, lets it go. Goes to the sideline, steps out after a short gain.
Chris, it's so much fun to watch the athleticism at the wide receiver position nowadays. The ability to make plays on the outside is extraordinary. And they bring a certain toughness, too, that catches my eye.
3rd down, out of the shotgun. Catch made over the middle. The tackle is made, but the offense is now set up for the 1st and goal for the 8.
And you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout those summer months. And man, it's starting to really pay off. He's become his security blanket for the quarterback, and especially on 3rd down, get him the ball.
So getting nothing on 1st down makes it 2nd and goal from the 8. Off the play fake, looking to throw the football. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up 3rd down.
Risky throw here on 2nd down. You know, small spaces down here can be an issue for any quarterback. Very interested to see what they call here on 3rd down coming up.
The offense has been moving backwards here. Now a long way to go on 3rd and goal. Looking for 6 to the end zone, but incomplete. So on 4th down now, out comes the field goal unit. This will be a chip shot from 25 yards out. down the middle. The game is now tied.
Well, they almost put a touchdown on the board, but instead they come away with 3 points.
So after the field goal, the kicker out there again to boot it away.
Texas.
And he takes this from inside the 5. Stop at the 22. That's pretty solid coverage there. And here comes the Bearcats offense back out onto the field. Offense out for the first play of the drive, beginning at the 22. They scored a touchdown on the last possession. Let's see if this defense has been able to come up with some adjustments and stop them this time. Picks it up himself and still going. Scoots out of bounds after a nice pickup on that running play.
These are the kind of plays that keep defensive coordinators up at night. You spend so much time putting your plan together to stop the pass, and then nobody accounts for the quarterback on a run.
Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
But I love how this defensive coordinator knows how to get after this quarterback. This guy is dangerous when he has time to throw. The defensive coordinator understands that, and that's why he's trying to hurry up the process. They get pressure on him here, actually hit him as he's throwing this football.
Wide receiver runs a slant. Juked one tackle and picks up first-time yardage.
That's another huge game for this guy, and I'll tell you what they're doing a good job of is moving him around. He's not aligning just in one spot where the defense has an idea of where he is to try to take him out of the game. They've moved him around, given him a chance to give some one-on-one matchups. Boy, is he taking advantage of that here in the first half of the national title.
Offense behind the 6 now on 2nd and 11 after the 1-yard loss. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. They get him down. The game moves the ball to the plus 40.
The defense sits back in a zone coverage. Good job here by the quarterback recognizing that soft coverage, and he hits the routine drag route underneath for a first down.
He finds his man. Tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the marker. Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. And the quarterback dropping back. Caught quickly. And he's tackled, but only after picking up a first down. And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play. And the Bearcats will line up on 1st and 10. Off the play fake, looking to throw. That's incomplete, even on a first down pass attempt. He felt heavy pressure.
Man, the quarterback got nailed there, Chris. We'll have to take another look. He gets the ball out, but he took a big hit. This offensive line has got to do a better job at taking care of their superstar if they want to have a chance to win this game.
It's going to be incomplete, trying to make something happen on the run, but nobody open.
Well, they don't make the completion here. The timing seemed to be off between the quarterback and the receiver. But, man, this defensive coordinator, he may want to consider getting more pressure on this quarterback by changing some things up. He's got a lot of time back there to throw the ball, and eventually that's going to cost you.
Scrambling around now, looking downfield. Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. And bring him down short of the end zone, but this will set up a 1st and goal. The offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. And he makes the catch. Touchdown, Bearcats.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All you have to do is get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
Texas, 17.
Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. So not much time left before halftime as they begin this possession here. Can they make something happen? Takes the handoff on the counter play. Sophomore with a strong tackle there. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update.
Chris, thanks. What else might we expect in a game of this magnitude? Everything everything on the line. The eyes of the sports world on this battle with the coveted gold trophy at stake. And it's clear the aerial attacks of both teams have been relentless. They've been burning each of these secondaries like toast. Just an assault on the defensive game plans, if there even were defensive game plans. Gotta think, fellas, based on the first 2 quarters, we're going to see every route in the route tree again in this second half.
Longhorns will kick it off to begin the second half. He's going to bring it out of the end zone from a couple yards deep. And the coverage team able to bring him down. And here comes the Cincinnati offense back out on the field. First play of the third quarter is a handoff. Going absolutely nowhere with a loss of the play.
Chris, textbook job by the defense, surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Running play goes backwards, makes it second down and 12 now. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Oh, the quick throw falls incomplete.
Boy, that was a bit of a dangerous pass and off target, too. The mechanics were a bit shaky.
Offense will try to convert a third and long from the 27. We'll see if the defense brings the blitz. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Can't hold on. Good defensive play. Brings up a fourth down. Looks like the Bearcats bring their punt team onto the field. And the returner elects to fair catch it. No return. Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. They start the drive with a good throw to the right side. Stop at the 36. That's good enough to move the sticks. The Longhorns come to the line to run the hurry-up.
That's another accurate throw by this quarterback. And Chris, when we did our prep to get ready for the national championship, we all knew that this quarterback potentially could have a big day. But I didn't expect him to get into this kind of zone. This guy cannot miss. Just having one of those dream performances.
Looks right for a quick completion. And the defense smothers him for no gain.
Well, the offense is trying to create some matchups to their advantage. But, man, this defense is so athletic. Nowhere to go here after this catch.
They come to the line. A long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. A play action, looking to throw. Quick throw to his receiver. Finds a receiver in the middle of the field. They drag him down after a big gain. Ball moved all the way to the 38.
Boy, the defense missed an opportunity here, put a lot of pressure on this offense. They allow them to convert. They could have got them to fourth down with the lead that they have. Boy, this could have been a knockout punch.
Quick throw, the catch is made. They stop him after a short gain. It's not a first down.
Well, anytime an offensive coordinator calls a wide receiver screen, he's trying to get offensive linemen out in front of the receiver to create a wall so that receiver can pick a lane to run through. How about the defense here, though? That's called team pursuit, the swarming to the football. They didn't give him any lanes, so not much yards downfield for the receiver.
They'll try the right here. Stout defense there. It's a 3-yard loss on that run.
You get to the national championship, Chris, you'd love to see more balance. They've not been able to run the football the entire game, putting everything on this quarterback in their passing game.
And the punt goes out of bounds. The officials now will mark the spot. And the Cincinnati offense retakes the field now. This group is coming off a quick 3-and-out. Can they put something together in this drive? He picks up 9, so just short of the first down, second and 1.
Just love watching this back run. Gets behind that offensive line, lowers his pads, and gets a nice solid game.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Here comes a handoff. Breaking free at the 35. That'll pick up first down yardage very near the 40.
How about that offensive line? That's just getting a hat on a hat, opening just enough room for the back to be able to get through there for a big gain.
Back-to-back
chunk plays to begin the drive. The defense on their heels. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. Ran by the receiver. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
Well, he continues to have time to throw the football, and he makes his defense pay for it. Now, they realized coming into this game they had to take away his ability to throw the football downfield, but it's the receivers and their plays after the catch that's really giving them a hard time.
And he just throws it away incomplete. Didn't see anybody open. It's going to bring up second down. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. Gets made on the out route. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass. Offense gets set up here. It's third down. Can he make it to the marker? The Bearcats pick up enough yardage to move the sticks.
Boy, just a blown opportunity here by this defense. They got him to third down, a chance to potentially get them off the field. And the fact that they're trailing, they needed to make a play. We've got to give credit to this offense. In the national championship, that big offensive line opened up a hole.
Breaks into the clear. Broke out of bounds, but it's another big game. This offense producing chunk plays through the air. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. The defense better regroup after that big gainer. It's first and goal. Just touchdown, Bearcats. This offense is still clicking.
And that's another touchdown for this guy. This defense better adjust and get eyes into that backfield, or he may go for a third or a fourth later today.
With the extra point, the lead is 14. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away.
Texas, 17.
He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. And the Longhorns offense takes the field. They were forced to punt last time. Can they get this offense going finally? Get some points out of this possession. They start with an RPO. Quick pass to the right. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
A lot of times you see teams go up-tempo when they've got momentum. It comes off to a big gain. These guys are struggling, and yet here they go, going back to old reliable, trying to get back to the line of scrimmage again.
Longhorns hustle to the line, run the hurry up. And they'll give it to the back. And they've got it in the backfield. Nowhere to run. They'll lose a yard on the play.
Chris, I'll be really honest with you. I don't know why they continue to try to run the football. I'm all about balance. I'm all about trying to make sure a defense has to defend the run and the throw. But at this point in the game, they haven't been able to run the ball. They're going to have to go through the air if they're going to come back and take the lead in this game at some point.
And here comes the Bearcats offense back out onto the field. Great possession last time. They punched it into the end zone. Can the defense come up with a stop this time? First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. And the receivers got it. Tackle is made. That's good for a first down of the 47.
Another big gain by this wide receiver. This guy has had a great year all season long. You knew coming into the national championship he'd have a shot to make a lot of big plays. But give credit to the offensive coordinator, moving him around, allowing him to find space to do work.
Great start to the drive. Back-to-back explosive plays, and now another first down. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff.
Hat on the hat up front. Good job of opening up the holes. Anytime you can get positive yards on first down, that's a win.
Here's the second down play. Takes the handoff again. They tackle him. Looks like it's going to be just short of the marker. Inches away. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. So now it's third and short from the 30. Chance for the defense to make a play here and perhaps force a field goal attempt. A good for out left complete. They're playing more than enough for a first down. Sets them up at the 24.
Boy, this offensive line, you got to tip your cap. They've done everything you would ask of them in taking care of this quarterback. They do it again here on third down, working with that lead. You know the pressure's coming, and they deliver.
Stop short of the marker after just a short gain. Second down after that run on the previous play. The pre-snap motion from the offense. They look to throw it here on second down. Here's a screen pass to the running back. End zone ahead. Touchdown, Bearcats. This offense really clicking. Another touchdown strike. You win national championships with elite quarterback play. And, Kirk, this guy's putting on a show.
I mean, this is a national championship. You imagine having this kind of performance? This is something that we'll always remember. Right now, this defense is overmatched with his ability to throw the ball and the receivers' jobs of running routes. Everything's in sync right now.
So no return here. He takes a knee in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. They'll give it to the back. And the tackle is made after a 4-yard gain, so 2nd and 6. The Longhorns come up to the line to crank the tempo up here. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact, no flag, brings up third down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
Caught in the backfield. It's Harris. They make the stop just short of the marker. It's going to be 4th down and inches to go. The Longhorns will send the punt team onto the field. And the returner is brought down. Here's the first play of the drive now, set up at the 24. Offense will keep it on the ground here. They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play. Well, Kirk, it's Cincinnati in front at the moment. So 3/4 complete with this battle to crown a national championship. Before moving on, let's check out the game summary so far. So one final quarter to play. It's going to take a lot to turn this game around, but strange things do happen in college football. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. Gives it to the back. He's got the first and still going. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big game.
There he is. Finally, he's able to get on track and pick up some big yards here in the 4th quarter. It has been a relatively quiet game for him. The defense has done a nice job of bottling him up, but not there. He finally shows what he's capable of doing when he gets out in space and can show you that speed.
And they'll stop him after a fairly minimal pickup. Second down after that run on the previous play. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. Receiver makes the catch. Tackle finally made at the 37. And 1st and 10 from there.
Well, this guy just keeps making plays. I mean, here we are late in the ball game. They keep finding ways to get him the football, and he's had one of those games that they just can't find a way to slow him down. He's lined up inside. He's moved to the outside. He's been a tough matchup, and he's made this defense pay for it.
He'll hand it off. Running with purpose. Shows off his stiff arm on the way to a solid game.
Well, how fitting for him to get another nice carry here, because it's been that kind of game in the national title. We knew coming in that he was going to be showcased. I didn't think he would have this kind of performance on this big of a stage, but he has, and a big reason why they're going to win this national title.
The Bearcats come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. Play action here on first down. Quick throw misses his mark there, incomplete.
Hey, I get that passing the football has had a lot to do with you building up this big lead, but at this point in the game, man, take care of your players, get them out of here healthy, run the football, and get out with a win.
Looking to pass here on second down. Looking to set up a screen pass here. They finally stop him, but that gain is good for a first and goal.
Another great pass by this quarterback. You know, you really got to give a lot of credit to the offensive coordinator and the quarterback today. They protected the ball well, but maintained a calculated level of aggression in keeping this game out of reach from their opponent.
On the ground, trying to muscle it across the line. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Cincinnati.
Boy, Chris, how about the blocking on this touchdown run? The effort and execution combined with the vision of the running back, everything just working in concert together.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown.
Cincinnati, Texas, 17.
And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. National championship game comes down to this. They've got to get points right now. Serious urgency. Quick throw, catch made on the out route.
Chris, a really great job here with the quarterback and the receiver. This is all about timing. Quarterback gets back, no hitch in his delivery, gets the ball out in front of the receiver where he can run away from the defender for a nice completion.
Brought down, but not before he gets into enemy territory at the 49. Back-to-back chunk plays to begin the drive. The defense on their heels.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback, and he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
And here's the handoff. And brought down at the line by that big defensive tackle.
Chris, overall, it's been a tough day for this offense, but especially for this running back, just not able to find any kind of traction at all. And it's made this offense somewhat...
Oh, the pass rush gets home.
Between the defensive scheme and the athletic ability of this front and the linebackers getting pressure as well, the way they've been able to harass this quarterback has a lot to do with why they're enjoying such a big lead in the national title.
We've reached the 2-minute timeout. This offense facing some serious urgency, trying to come up with a miracle late here. Here they come on 3rd and long, trying to overcome that sack they gave up earlier. Now in 3rd and very long, looking to throw. He's running out of time here. So the scramble comes up short, and now this offense facing a 4th down play. Longhorns will come to the line, looking to keep the drive going on 4th down. Lets it go quickly. And it's picked off. He throws it right into double coverage and pays for it. He's brought down quickly, but that takeaway is a huge play for this defense. So the drive begins here, backed up at their own 9. Here comes a 1st down pass attempt. Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. Tackle made, but he gets the ball out across the 20-yard line. Good game. It's a 1st and 10 play coming up for the offense. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Finds an open target on the left side. They bring him down after a short gain there.
Well, these guys just won't let up. Another big positive gain here in the passing game from this offense. This is one of those games you kind of look forward to the film study. You get through things on Saturday night,
Maybe you go over there on Sunday to the facility, and on Monday as a team, you break down the film. They'll be pretty happy when they get the chance to look at this one.
Didn't see anybody open, just throws it away. And that's now going to bring up third down. Out of the gun now on third down. Short throw to the back, an easy completion. They make the tackle, but that first down should be the clincher for our new national champions. Looking to throw it on first down. Incomplete. That should have been caught. That's on the receiver.
Well, this offense has had a great day today. The game is out of reach. I'd be curious to know why the starting quarterback's even still in the game, and why is he throwing the football?
After the incompletion, QB tries it again on 2nd and 10.
He's got a man down the middle. They finally make the tackle all the way down to the 32.
This line getting set up. It's a first down play. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball.
Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. Intercepted in the end zone. That's it. It's official. We have our national champions.
What an emphatic statement to close out this national championship run. You know, the coach told his guys, go out there and leave no doubt. Say mission accomplished.
Well, sometimes a team wins a national championship and they just got hot at the right time. And then there's other times when it's been clearly the best team in college football all year. To me, these guys have been right up there as a top team in college football, and it's very fitting that they not only win it, but they win it in grand fashion.
And that's going to do it as we crown another national champion and punctuate a wild, exciting season of college football. For Kirk Herbstreit and our entire crew behind the scenes, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football. They are official, your kings of college football and national champions, the Cincinnati Bearcats.